If only I could turn back time.
Hey, it's Sapphire Dragon here. This is your favorite homegirl, Sapphi. I'm going to be doing a special video in preparation for the release of or re-release of Nebula Realms, finally being, according to them, cross our fingers, actually coming out tomorrow. So, here's hoping that the launch actually goes proper and there's no extra bugs, no delays, the store doesn't screw up, all that jazz that happened when it first appeared in the store. I believe it was like sometime last year. At the end of the year there, it was out in the store, but it was only temporary and then just poof, gone. So, yeah, it's official according to them and according to their Twitter and Facebook page and whatnot. That yeah, tomorrow. I'm not sure when. Probably whenever the store updates. I'm not sure if how they're gonna work that in, because I'm pretty sure usually when there's a release for a game to the store, usually they do store updates on, I believe it's Tuesdays or Thursdays. I don't know if that's changed since the PS3 days, but yeah, that's how it usually went. And maintenance went down, the store's updated, and ta-da, new content. So here's hoping that it goes smoothly for them. According to them, they kind of did this little weird thing recently. In case anyone hadn't been paying attention to the patches, and for the people that don't have Nebula downloaded, um, or have no way of getting access to it, via the normal means of downloading from the store. If you had a friend, you could probably get it from them. And I know Sony doesn't like game sharing, but if you happen to have a friend who has it on their system, just log in on their system using your account, log in, download the game, and poof, ta-da, you got the game. It'll appear in your game library. But since there's no need for to do that, they're going to be bringing that out tomorrow. Sorry about me running around a lot, but yeah. So there was a thing that people may or may not have noticed. For the people that do have the game now, before it was announced, there was that patch that it jumped from, I think it was 1.18 or 1.19 straight to, like, it skipped all the way up to, I think it was 1.21 or 1.22 or something. Like, it skipped like a bunch of patches and went straight to a new patch. The most recent one, however, gives you the ability to, because I noticed this, and for many other people that may or may not have been in the know about it, there was an issue with the volume slider, so you couldn't adjust your what do you call it? You couldn't adjust your music. So when you went into spaces that had high music volume in the background, you couldn't turn it off by adjusting the slider. Sometimes it'd screw up on you, and you would have to adjust it, and just by tapping the option to go left or right, and then quickly back out of it, and it would just go back to being silent again. So when you're recording videos like this, you don't have to worry about background audio covering over top of your talking or narrations or whatever, for people that do talk a lot, and I tend to have that problem. But yeah, so yeah, let's go and take a look at some of the stuff and cross my fingers that none of this screws up on me. But yeah, um, and yeah, as for the PSN card, if I can't get a $20 card, because there's still places that still do carry them. If I can't get that, then a $25 card will have to do, but we'll see what happens. Um, the way to get the card is you have to be already following me on Twitter at Sapphire Gamer 21. It has a Harley Quinn emblem for the player profile. Twitter handle. Let's see, what else? Then you need to also be subscribed and hit that notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, and it won't just be Nebula videos, keep that in mind. I do other games as well. It's whenever I have the time to edit and upload. I'm gonna try to do it more frequently, so bear with me. I've got a lot going on right now, so um, it's a little bit laggy. But yeah, you need to hit that notification bell so that when a new video comes out, you'll be notified right away. So you're not going, hey, when's this person gonna upload? When's you gonna upload? When's you gonna upload? Well, you'll be notified right away, and that way, you can go and check out the video right away, or in your leisure, you'll be notified, and you're like, oh, okay, new video. I'll watch it when I get the chance. If you're really busy at the moment. So yeah, please do that. If you haven't already subscribed, for anyone that's watching this, please do subscribe and comment. And if there's anything you're curious about, anything you want to know about Nebula or any of the other home-like spaces, please do feel free to drop a comment in any of the videos. And yeah, just keep an eye out for anything new that I put out. It won't just be Nebula. But for now, we're going to talk about this. But yeah, this is the closest thing. I know a lot of people have commented and stated, well, yeah, you're not going to have home replaced by this. Well, okay, fair enough. Nothing will ever get replace home completely. Home was a big social space for people to get together and hang out. It eventually evolved into something obviously wrong, because there were people that would abuse it, and jailbroken PS3s, the modded software. You could go in and do stuff that wasn't fun for everybody, because it made it an issue with those mafia families. And it's like, you want to have a little group, something to hang out, and I get that. You want to have something you feel comfortable being with a bunch of people, and sometimes being an e-thug is the best thing you could possibly do on there. That's your stick. But some people, home was something else more for them. There are a lot of people with social anxieties, and meeting in person is something uh, a little difficult for them. So meeting indirectly by using a virtual avatar, a lot of people were more open than they normally would be in their normal lives. So for them, home was an escape from that, and they felt free. A lot of people have commented on my videos stating that they like my content, that they enjoy what this represents, an opportunity to get back into the social scene, so to speak. Maybe not in life, the real world, but in the virtual sense, yes, this is their time to shine. It helped them break out of their social anxiety shell. And yes, that is a thing. People are very shy. Some people have a problem talking in groups. I myself am very talkative, but it has to be a subject that I enjoy talking about. And for some people, it's difficult for them to go out of their way to talk. So let's go and explore this. Uh, but yeah, thank you for all the love. I'm seeing lots of views. I don't know if it's bots and no, I'm not, but probably. But regardless, I'm getting a lot of attention for some of my Nebula videos, and I do thank all the people that have been watching and subscribing. And please do bear with some of the ads that I've enabled AdSense, so please do not. Right now I don't have a Patreon, so maybe later on, if you guys enjoy my content and you want to see that, maybe I'll sign up for a Patreon account, and maybe you could donate a little bit here and there towards that. And maybe down the road, once I'm getting a steady income coming in from that, and I do a bit more videos, doing that, you guys it would be very helpful to have that. And maybe I could host, giveaways more often. Once in a while, I'll hold a little video contest, upload your favorites, take a picture with your friends or something, or whatnot, and then, send it to me on Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, you can message me at Gmail, you know, sapphiredragongaming at gmail.com. You could message me on there. Um, you know, Send your best photos or something. Do a contest or something. I'll think of something along the lines. But right now, the best option is if you see ads pop up on some of my Nebula videos, please do not skip. It helps me earn a little bit of money. I know you don't like ads, but until I can get a Patreon running, please bear with the ads, and I do apologize, but that's the only way I can earn a little bit of extra money from that. If I do get a Patreon, would you guys be willing to donate? That would be something that would be very helpful. Um, but yeah, putting that aside for now, let's ooh, area is still under construction. Well, that's okay. Um, what I'm thinking of doing is starting a Nebula, well, sort of home-like space, um, Nebula helpers group. I'm restarting one of the families that we had on home, and I know you're thinking, well, um, you know, what's with the mafia families? I thought you said you didn't like that. Well, see, that's the thing. Not all families were like some of the e-thugs that ran around at home. The group that I was part of, and I had the honor to be part of it, more than one of them. Our groups that we spent most of the time, we were part of TRM. Then, you know, there is another group or two on Nebula and a couple of other places that have the name TRM. See, that's the thing. Is the Rebellion Mafia was the group I was part of. Demonic, Slapchop, and a couple others ran the group with us. And when she left, I took over as temporary godmother of the family. And the family, in sense of it's a family scenario. We basically hung out. We were really good friends. We didn't start drama. We didn't pick fights. That was the thing we were all about. And that's what I want to bring back is some of that. You know, basically bring back a whole group that is willing to, you know, be like a home guide, so to speak. You know, go out of our way to help people, if they need to find something or they're unsure or they need information on something or whatever, or they just want to hang out and have someone to talk to. That's what I want my group to be. And so I'm thinking of starting that up. So if you think that's a great idea, then you know, drop a comment below in the video. But yeah, we're looking forward to tomorrow's release, and for the newcomers to Nebula, I hope the transition and atmosphere makes you feel very welcome. Um, and I look forward to seeing some of my viewers as well on Nebula. Um, if you're curious about some of the clothes that I may have, I can do a showcase of some of the stuff I've already bought before. I haven't bought anything new recently, so you know that kind of sucks. But you know what can I do? Money's kind of tight at the moment. Um, but yeah, if you want to see more, don't hesitate to send a message. My PlayStation ID is in the description. I believe I can do that later. Um, and they're going to be releasing Nebula tomorrow, so I hope to see you guys there. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you guys can uh, you know, be up to date on when a new video pops up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on Nebula. So yeah, for now this is all that's available, and they're hoping to add more later on. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Yay!